Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to explain what's the easiest way to understand the new chemistry system in FIFA 23. And before jumping into the squad building aspect, just to tell you a few notes that you need to remember. So essentially the main difference between last year's chemistry system and this one is that the players get 3 chemistry this year as opposed to 10 last year. Also, the other difference is that the players need to be in the right position in order to give and receive chemistry. So we can't play, for instance, a sentiment at right mid just to get a strong link to our right back, or the other way around basically. We can't do that anymore this year. The similarities are that, again, you get your links through a club, nation, and league link. So that's pretty simple. And a manager acts like a player. So essentially, a manager can use his nation to give a link and also his league. And the other thing that you need to know is that all icons are on full cam right now. So if we add Fernando Torres, for instance, he'll be on 3 cam straight off the bat, which is great. Okay, so those are the main things that I could think of that you need to watch out. Now let's just jump into just building the squad, and I'll tell you what I think is the most important when you actually start building your squad. So we're gonna make a 3 league hybrid here. So let's add just 3 random players, and you could use the same thought process if you're building a 2 league hybrid or a 4 league hybrid. It's essentially the same thing. Right now I'm just gonna add 3 really good players that they don't link to each other. So we're gonna add Cristiano Ronaldo, let's add Messi, and let's add, let's say, Vinicius Jr. What a front 3 that is. So we have 3 different leagues, 3 different nations. Obviously they're good nations, but when you're building squads you could determine which one to choose and how they would link. So the main thing that you need to watch out for is here on the right. You can see the different ways that you can get chemistry. The main ways, the easiest ways, are a club link and a nation link. Then you can get them through a league link, which you need a minimum of 3 players for 1 chemistry, 5 for 2, and 3 chemistry with 8 players. So you don't need to remember all of that because I believe it's too much. And I believe the best way to learn this new system is through squad building, and that's why I'm gonna give you this like interactive quick tour of how I go about building my teams. So basically, the main thing I watch out for when I give links, I focus only on one player at a time. So let's start with Ronaldo first. So what we can do for Ronaldo, we can do a nation link or a league link or a club link. So what we can do is normally when I focus on one league, I try to give the other league some chemistry. So what I mean by that is, for instance, we could add here Fred, and if we add Fred, he's gonna give Ronaldo the club link. As you can see, they're both on 1 chemistry right now. Fred is on 2. The reason why Fred is on 2 because he also gets the nation link and gives the nation link to Vinicius Jr. So in that way, you're not only giving chemistry to your main player that you're focusing on right now, but you also give chemistry to all the other 2 players as well. So having said that, we're gonna add another player that's gonna give us chemistry. That's from the Premier League, and it's gonna give chemistry to Messi, and that's Romero. And you can see right now, because of the nation, club, and league link, Fred is on 3 chemistry. Because of the league link and nation link, Romero is on 2, and Ronaldo is on 2 because of the club and league link. So right now, if you add a Portuguese player, essentially Ronaldo will be on 3 chem. And one of the best Portuguese players that I can think of is Cancelo. So when we add Cancelo, he would give full chemistry to Ronaldo, and the rest, Fred will be on 3, Romero and Cancelo on 2. So right now, to finish off the Premier League, we need only 1 player for the other 2 to get chemistry. And right now, I want to give Romero, let's say, the full chemistry. And if we add, for instance, Lloris, Romero will get the club link and same as Lloris, and Lloris will get his other 2 chemistry from the other 5 Premier League players. So right now, we are essentially done with the Premier League, but we've not only given all players 3 chemistry, we also given the Vinicius and Messi 1 chemistry, which is obviously good. Now, what we can do, let's say we focus on Vinicius right now. Vinicius can get a league link and a club link right now. So the best way to fill both and also to give chemistry to the other player is to use, for instance, Camavinga. Camavinga will give Vinicius chemistry and will get chemistry from Lloris because of the nation link. And right now we need a third player for them to link, for them to have 3 chemistry, Camavinga and Vinicius. But before we do that, we need to focus on Messi as well, because he's on 1 chemistry right now. And either way, we could add a manager here. If we add a La Liga manager, we would give Vinicius and Camavinga the chem straight away. But before we add the manager, let's check what are the other 3 players that we could use. So currently from PSG, what we can do is, for instance, we could add one of your favorite centre-back from last year. This year he's OP as well, Kimpembe. That way we give Messi the chemistry, and we add another French player as well, which might play a part here. If you get a French manager from La Liga, you would have an extra nation link here, and we will cover the league links. So now in center mid, so we have a few different options. So essentially what we need to focus on is giving Messi chemistry and also Kimpembe. And we still have Vinicius and Camavinga, who we could use the manager for. But what we can do is the following. We could add Soler as the CM, who will give Kimpembe and Messi chemistry due to the 3 players from League 1, as you can see on the right. And now, if we add a Spanish manager from La Liga, we would give the rest 3 chem, but we have an extra position that we need to fill. So, this extra position, we could either go for something in La Liga, a Spanish La Liga left back, or we could go for, if we go for Malacia, actually he will be on full chem because he gets the league link and the nation. He actually gets the league link, 5 players from the Premier League. He's the 6th one, and he gets the United link as well. And right now, if we add a Spanish manager from La Liga, so let's say if we add Guardiola, that will be the team all done. So essentially, to summarize for you, in terms of squad building, the best way, in my opinion, to do it is just to focus on 1 player, but while you're focusing on that player, just to give chemistry to other players as well. So for instance, when you have Ronaldo here, when you want to give chemistry to Ronaldo, also think about your other players as well. So for instance, that's what we did here with Fred and with Romero. And then we filled the squad with Premier League players, so we can give the rest chemistry. But yeah, this is, I believe, in my opinion, that's the best way to understand chemistry. Use like the footbin clues, the chemistry clues here on the right, just to help you out, just to see what who you can give chemistry. And yeah, this is essentially it. I don't want to waste too much of your time, so if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And without further ado, I'll see you next weekend, where we're gonna continue our road to glory. Stay safe, guys. Goodbye.